Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this July the 24th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody had a great Monday out there so far. Hope everybody has a great Monday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to talk about your forecast for Tuesday and Wednesday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, we're going to take a look at the watches, warning, and advisory map for your location. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center overview and a few other products they offer and the storm reports for this afternoon so far. And also, we're going to take a look at the tropics, and we got two systems could become something in the in the central and western tropical Atlantic. So don't skip any part of this video. Stick around and watch the entire thing, so that way you'll get a chance to see the entire forecast cycle. Okay, if you're a new viewer and have not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and like I said, if you like my daily forecast content, don't forget to smash that subscribe button before you start the video, so that way you'll get a chance to see my forecast. Now I do it twice per day, and if you like forecast, weather forecast content, like I said, smash that subscribe button and you're in. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks, and also, like I said, like these videos and share these videos on social media. Okay, we're going to start off with the forecast here, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, we got quiet conditions extending from Quebec, Canada through Montreal all the way down into Toronto, Canada, and portions of southern Michigan. Also in southern Canada, back to the southwestern portion of Canada as well. Alright, we got quiet conditions over much of Montana, eastern Washington State, much of Oregon, also down towards San Francisco, Los Angeles, down to the Gulf of California, also down in the northern and central Mexico as well, also into southern New Mexico, also into portions of Kansas, Oklahoma, also in the Dallas area, over toward Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, also over toward the Atlanta metro area, portions of upstate South Carolina, portions of North Carolina there as well. Also some dry conditions expected just west of Chicago, Illinois, back into Wisconsin and Iowa there as well. We got showers. We got some showers over here in portions of Washington State and Oregon. We got showers and storms over here in portions of Montana, Wyoming as well. Also down in the portions of Utah, Arizona, Southern California, Southern Arizona, right along the Arizona Mexico border. Also in New Mexico, Colorado, Denver, Colorado, you included in it. Also toward North Dakota, Minnesota, toward Wisconsin, northern Michigan, also through Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, all the way into portion of northern Alabama, also into North Georgia, just north of Atlanta, through central and eastern South Carolina, down to the Florida Keys, including Miami, Florida. Also somewhere around South Texas, South Louisiana, around the Houston area, and all the way up toward the Washington, D.C. area, Philadelphia, New York, Boston, New Hampshire, all the way up to portion of Vermont, also into Maine, as well in New York State, Pennsylvania, and Ohio there as well. Alrighty, that's your forecast for your Tuesday. Let's take a look at your Wednesday forecast. You can see we got quiet conditions extending all the way from Quebec, Canada, down into Montreal, across southern Canada, back to the southwestern portions of the area there. Also through Seattle, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana. Also western portion of Nevada, South Dakota, all the way back over to Wyoming. Also Iowa, down into Missouri. Also into Kansas, Oklahoma, Dallas, Texas, down toward northern Mexico, Gulf of California, toward Los Angeles, San Francisco, Oregon, Idaho as well. Also dry, high pressure is in control, portion of Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, up toward portion of Kentucky and Tennessee, all the way down toward Alabama, through portion of South Carolina, all the way up to Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, New York, Boston, New Hampshire, portion of Maine as well, as high pressure remains in control of your area's weather. We got some scattered showers over portions of North Dakota, back into Montana, showers and storms over Wyoming and Utah, down into Arizona, southern Arizona, right along the Arizona Mexico border, also in New Mexico, Denver, Colorado, to South Dakota, also over here in North Dakota and central and northern Minnesota, through Wisconsin, all the way down to Missouri, all the way back over toward Ohio, back in toward the Atlanta metro area. Also from Houston, Texas, through the Panhandle, Florida, down toward the Florida Florida Keys over toward Miami, Florida, towards southern South Carolina, a little bit there in eastern North Carolina, all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, all the way up to portions of PA, Toronto, Canada, and also up towards northern Maine as well. In the yellow slashed area, we got some severe weather possible in that region for your Wednesday. All right, let's take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Toward Toronto, more widespread showers in between that area there. Also some in portion of New York State, also over into portion of New Hampshire, over to Maine, off the coast of the northeastern United States. Also got some scattered activity over here in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, also down more widespread over the coastal area, just east coast of Florida, scattered activity through South Carolina and Georgia. Also northern central Florida, back into the Gulf of Mexico, more than around Mexico City there as well. Also over toward northwestern Mexico, north Arizona U.S. border. We got some showers and storms also in Tennessee, all the way up toward Ohio, and also up toward Michigan, Wisconsin, and Minnesota. Also over here in southwestern portion of Canada, just west of Calgary, and over toward Vancouver, Canada. Also got some showers over here in portion of Washington State. Showers and storms over here in portion of Montana, and also over toward Arizona, New Mexico as well. All right, let's move on to the watches, warning, and advisory maps for your location across the nation. All righty. We got some severe thunderstorm watches with ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings up here in New York State and also Pennsylvania. Also, we got some down here also in portion of Ohio and also into Indiana, and also northern and central portion of Kentucky. Alrighty, we got a special marine warning off the Carolina coast. Also air quality alerts here in central Georgia, around the Atlanta metro area, central Alabama, all of Michigan, northern Indiana, northeast in Illinois, much of Wisconsin, and also much of Minnesota as well. Excuse me. All right. We got excessive heat warning, and also heat advisories in South Florida. Also, we got heat advisory for South Texas. Also, North Texas got a few air quality alerts there in North Texas as well. Panhandle, Texas also. Heat advisory through Oklahoma, through Kansas, also into Nebraska, also eastern Montana. Also some in southeastern and southern portion of Colorado. Kind of scattered about through portion of New Mexico, a little bit down here in southern Arizona, southern California, western and southern portion of Utah as well. We got excessive heat warnings also down in portion of southern Nevada through portion of Arizona and southern Arizona and southern California as well. Wind advisories over portion of Nevada. And we have red flag warning in effect for Nevada, Oregon, Washington State, Idaho, and northern Montana, and eastern Idaho as well. Alright, got a few special weather statements as well for portions of Montana and also into central portion of Wyoming there as well. And got some air quality alerts also in portion of Oregon. Red flag warnings, special weather statements for Alaska, southern side of the Hawaiian Chain Island, gale warnings there, north side look A-OK. Alright, Storm Prediction Center time overview. We're looking at marginal risk over here in portion of Nevada all the way into portion of Wyoming and Montana. Also again up here in portions of Minnesota and also into Wisconsin. Same over here in portions of Arkansas all the way into Ohio. Got a slight risk there as well. Same thing up here in portions of the Northeast. You can see it a little bit better up here in the northeastern United States. That just got the radar view. Alright, current watches are in effect for Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, also up here in New York State, Pennsylvania as well for severe thunderstorm watches. MDS discussion, a severe thunderstorm watch for this area here. There's a concerning severe thunderstorm. They already got a severe thunderstorm watch there and there. And this one over here is This may be just producing some damaging winds, but no watch is likely at this time. All right, current storm reports. As of this current recording, we had 0 tornado report. Wind reports, 68, 0 was high. Hail report, we had 26, 0 was large. So that brought the total number to 94 as of this current recording. Currently, they took place pretty much over a portion of central Utah. Alrighty, southern Colorado, over here in western Missouri, also up here in western Wisconsin, southeastern Missouri, central and western portion of Kentucky, also up here in the southern and central portion of Indiana, over here in southwestern Virginia, West Virginia that is, northern Virginia, a lot of them up here in New York State, one in Pennsylvania, and also one over toward the Boston area, as well as like one right along the Vermont, New York area. The hail report pretty much came out of Ohio, also in the Indiana. Also over here in our weather, critical and elevated over here in portion of Montana, back in Washington State, Idaho, back in the portion of Nevada and Oregon as well. And the orange is elevated, the red is pretty much the critical fire weather problem. All right, and finally, let's take a look at those tropical features in the tropical Atlantic. Okay, this is Invest 95L, east of the Windward Island. This was at 2 p.m. Tropical wave was located a few hundred miles east of the Windward Island. Although this system had not become better organized since yesterday, some slow development remains possible during the next couple of days while it moves westward at near 20 miles per hour across the tropical Atlantic into the eastern Caribbean Sea. Regardless of development, locally heavy rains and strong gusty winds are possible over portions of the Lesser Antilles during the next day or two. Environmental conditions are expected to become unfavorable for development of the system by the middle of the week. So when it gets over in the Caribbean Sea, look like there's going to be some strong upper level winds that should inhabit formation chances. So formation chance through 48 hours, low 20%. Formation chance through the next 7 days, 20% is low too. All right, here's our new little weather feature here. Located here just northeast of the Bahamas, just south of Bermuda. That's the southwestern tropical Atlantic. A weak trough of low pressure is located a few hundred miles south of Bermuda. Environmental conditions are expected to become marginally conducive for some gradual development of this system as it moves towards the southeastern U.S. coast later this week and into the weekend. Formation chance through 48 hours, low is near 0%. And formation chance through 7 days is low at 20% at this time. Alrighty. Well, in tomorrow's video, I'll have a little bit more on this system here, just heading toward the southeastern United States later this week. So I'll keep an eye on that there. Well, if you're a new viewer and have not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. And also, I will have more updates also on Invest 95L as well. Alright. If you, like I said, if anybody like my weather, whoever likes my weather forecast and has not subscribed to it, smash that subscribe button and you're in. Say like these videos, share these videos. Also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Consider subscribing. Again, I gotta say it again. Take care everyone, and like I said, enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. And we will catch you back in the next one, and have a great Monday evening, everyone.